All right, everybody, this is a problem that comes out of your homework. It's not one of the assigned problems, but it's from that same page, so you can follow along with me if you like. This is number 12. It's on the front of that homework, and we want to solve this system of equations. So we're going to use elimination here. And remember, the goal for elimination is to get opposite coefficients to cancel out. That's our goal. So if I'm looking at what I have here for my first equation, I've got 2x plus 3y equals 0, and 6x minus 5y equals negative 28. So you kind of have to think ahead here and think, what would I do if I tried multiplying this equation by something, or maybe even this equation by something, and you're kind of looking for multiples with your common coefficients between your common variables. So if I'm looking at right now, I'm looking at my x's, and I've got a 2x and a 6x, and I'm thinking, well, if I could multiply this 2 by a negative 3, I'm thinking in my head, in my thought bubble here, that then the negative 6 and the positive 6 would then cancel out. So that sounds good. That's what I'd like to get. That's what I'd like to see happen. So I'm going to take this entire top equation and I'm going to multiply everything by negative 3. And what I'll do is I'll rewrite it underneath this second equation. So when I multiply the whole thing, every single term, I get negative 6x minus 9y equals 0. So let's see what happens here. This cancels and goes away. I get a negative 14y equals negative 28. X's are gone. Chop them away. And I divide by negative 14. And I get y equals 2. Done. How do I find the x? I'm going to take my y here, and I can substitute it back into any one of my equations and go from there. So let's do the top one. 2x plus 3 times 2, that's my y, equals 0. So I took this 2, substituted it in there, and let's solve for x. So I get 2x plus 6 equals 0. We're looking to isolate the x here. So I subtract 6 from both sides. I get 2x equals negative 6. Now we divide by 2, divide by 2. I get x equals negative 3. So put it all together in one coordinate, and I'm going to get, as a solution, negative 3, comma 2. And that is solving using elimination.